Hello, everybody. Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom. Do you need one? Oh. Shabbat shalom, welcome. Shabbat shalom. It's so nice to see so many people, family, friends, community members, lovers. Fantastic. There's some in the crowd. I know you were surprised, but there's some. Let's start with some joy, yes? It's a very complicated song.
All right, here we go. Bim bam. No Hebrew, just a bim and a bam, and a Shabbat and a shalom. That's all the lyrics. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim bim bam, bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim bim bam. Shabbat shalom, 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 Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom, 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 Shabbat shalom. Bam, bim, 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 bam, bim, bim, bam.
Shar koach. Thank you. Thank you to the band who's going to be accompanying us all of tonight as they do every Friday. Joy. Joy is a duty. So with golden lore, the Hebrew rabbis taught in days of yore, and happy human hearts heard in their speech almost the highest wisdom man can reach. I want everybody to look at me. I know it's hard. And I want you to smile as big as you can, even if it feels fake. Smile. Everybody smile. Come on. Hold that smile It's called the power pose. It makes us feel better. And with that smile, since joy is about community, I want you to turn to the people next to you and introduce yourself. Say Shabbat Shalom. Make sure you shake their hand, give them a hug. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat is an important moment. I want to invite all the birthdays today. Sarah, Greg, Evie, Heath, and Amy, come up here. We're going to light the candles. I like the clapping. I just saw this meme not too long ago, especially with everything going on with planes. I just flew in last night. That it said, I think it's appropriate now again to clap when the plane lands. So in the same way, we light the candles to separate the humdrum of everyday life, the humdrum of Friday and Thursday and Wednesday and Tuesday, all the stuff that's happening throughout the week that we need to let go of today and tomorrow. 24 hours of rest. And that rest can look many different ways. You can stop using your phone or take a hike or have a special kind of food or just like spend time with family and friends. We do this with candles, with light, with fire, to remind us that fire, as we've learned on our own skins the last few months here, fire can give us light, fire can give us heat, and fire can burn. And we get to choose how we interact with all that. So we light the candles to remind ourselves that we are sovereign on how we interact with the world, and we separate what seems to be just another evening from Friday to Shabbat.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner Lehadlik ner shel Shabbat.
They are angels around us every day, every moment of our life. They are angels that we invite to take care of us, to lead us, to guide us, to whisper good things in our ears. There are angels around us that constantly try to push us to do the right thing whenever that is, even if when it's most difficult. So many of us here for so many years have shushed those angels and said, nope, I'm going to choose the other way. So it's time on Fridays to invite those angels that try and lead us and guide us in the best possible way. And we do this with Shalom Aleichem.
Lie, 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 la 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 lie, la lie, la 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 lie, la lie, 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 la 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 lie, la lie, la 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 lie, la lie, la 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 lie, la lie, 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 lie. Shalom Alechem Malachi Hasharet Malachi Elyon mi melech Malchei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu Bochem leshalom Malachei HaShalom Malachei Elyon Mi melech Malchei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu Lai 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 ai la lai la 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 lai la lai la 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 lai la lai 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 la 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 lai la lai la 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 lai la lai la 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 lai la lai 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 Barhuni leshalom Malachei HaShalom Malachei Elyon Mi melech Malchei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu Seichem leshalom Malachei HaShalom Malachei Elyon Mi melech Malchei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu Lai 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 ai la lai la 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 lai la lai la 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 lai la lai 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 la 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 lai la lai la 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 lai la lai la 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 lai la lai 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 ai la lai la 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 lai la lai la 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 lai la lai 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 la 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 lai la lai la 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 lai la lai la 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 lai la lai 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 lai
We invite in those things the angels to come, to stay, to bless, and then to leave. Right? As Oscar Wilde said, a guest is like fish. 3 days and it stinks. None of this hospitality, this beautiful place, the band, the people, the work that we do, the celebrations that we're going to have for people who are sober and thriving, none of this can happen without the support of the community. There's going to be boxes moving around if you want to give us some. Also, if you are in the marathon or working for the marathon, stand up. Stand up. Look around, stand up. There's a special box coming around. It's Hanukkah themed for some reason. But nonetheless, I said I want a blue box, and that's what they gave me. But, you know. But that particular box is for the marathon. For the runners of the marathon around it. So if you want to give specifically to the marathon, please, you can use the blue box. We can also, of course use the other barcodes. Yes, and you know, they're running and training every Sunday. God bless. One of the amazing things about our community is that not only do we live out loud, we also believe in creating spaces for people to be able to give both gratitude and tshuva out loud, to say something that is meaningful. Vulnerability.
with all the trappings, what have you. Over those 9 years, I lost a little bit of confidence. You young people, you keep getting loaded, it just gets harder. And it gets harder. And however successful I was over the last, I guess, decade, there was a piece of me that just did not have complete confidence in myself. There was a sadness. Things were harder. Things get harder. I left today and I realized that's pretty much gone. So I thank all of you. I'm appreciative. And I also came to give Kaddish for the Beavis babies. So.
Hello, I'm Alex. I'm a really grateful member of this community. Shabbat Shalom. I'm up here tonight because I've been feeling a lot of gratitude lately, and I feel the love in this community, and it's feeling more and more like a family. And I just wanted to say that I really appreciate all of you, and thank you for letting me be a part of this. Thank you for having me.
Hi, my name is Samuel. I'm a grateful member of this community. This is my last Shabbat as a resident, and I honestly couldn't be more grateful for Beit Teshuvah. I've been here for 8 months, and this is the longest time I've ever had sober, like actual sobriety, not smoking weed, not mushrooms, none of that. Just like working the steps, and yeah. There is a few people that I really want to express my gratitude towards, one of them being Sarah, who's videoing me right now. Sarah's someone who isn't just another worker here. She truly became one of my best friends and somebody that I can tell my crazy things to that go in my mind and like doesn't judge me. Most of the time you'll find me in her office, either doing her hair or gossiping with her. The other person I want to give gratitude towards is Vinny. Another person whose office I'm often in. I look at the life you have, man, and I truly that's something that I want in my life. I'm grateful for everything you've done for me. Michael, you're great. You're awesome. I look forward to every Friday seeing you. And then, Bridie, who's not here today, but she's been an important part of my process here, and Rabbi Jade, who has seen me cry and cry. Yeah, I got that, Jesse. Thank you. I love you. I'm so grateful for you. Rabbi Iggy, thank you for everything. And then, my team here, Christopher, Brenda, Dylan, Harry, a bunch of other people too. Thank you guys for everything. Kathy, I love you. Sohel, you're amazing, bro. I'm so proud of you. All right, I'm gonna wrap up with that. I love all of you guys. Thank you.
Hi, oh, this is scary. Hi, Rosie. Shoot, sorry, this is really nerve-wracking. I wanted to give gratitude and thanks to everyone here. I got 30 days. It's not that long, I know, but it's the longest I've had in like 5-6 years. And I want to thank my mom for helping me with Bella, my daughter. I couldn't have done it without you. And my brother for getting me in here. He's been like the person I call on forever. And yeah, I just want to say thanks. Also, I'm on the running team. So donate to our page. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Clea. I'm a grateful member of this community. I just wanted to come up here and give tshuva to the staff because I've been here for a little bit over 3 months, and they've given me directions to follow about not getting into an entanglement or a relationship with people here, and I didn't follow the rules, and I ended up talking to someone and growing feelings for that person, and which is no longer the case. But but I really wanted to apologize and just state my gratitude for this place and for the staff and for the community that I have here, because I truly see what is in front of me, and I truly see what I'm capable of now. And I just really wanted to say thank you to the staff and for being patient with me, even when I have my mental breakdowns in the PF office. Thank you guys. So that's all.
Hi, my name's Rebecca, and I'm a very grateful member of this community. As of today, I have officially completed and graduated from the Beit Teshuvah program. I will be moving to a wonderful sober living 10 minutes away tomorrow, so I will be very much present in the community, even though I'll no longer be a client here. There's been a lot of stuff that's happened or transpired here at BTS the last few weeks, and we've lost a lot of people. People have left, been asked to leave, relapsed. My closest best friend who made my experience here actually relapsed this week, and she's still out and she is not safe. But it is not lost on me that graduating from treatment is a really big fucking deal. There are very few people that are still here that entered the program with me 7 months ago. So I'm patting myself on the back. This is a big win, and I'm very excited for what's next. I obviously want to thank everyone here at BTS, the staff, but specifically Jamie, my counselor, Rabbi Jade, my spiritual, and Stacy, my therapist, and of course, my mom. Thanks, guys.
Yes. We give thanks, we give gratitude the way that we've done for thousands of years with the psalmist. Yes, this is the moment. We've only been doing this for 35 years, but hey. Mizmor Shir, everyone.
Y'all ready? I won't. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, וזמר לשמך עליון, וזמר לשמך עליון. מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, וזמר לשמך עליון, וזמר לשמך עליון. להגיד בבוקר חסדך ואמונתך בלילות עלי עשור ועלי נבל עלי היגיון וחינוך. מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, ולזמר ואמונתך בלילות עלי אסון ועלי נבל עלי היגיון וכינור וזמר לשמך עליון וזמר לשמך
The lifeblood of everything that we do here comes from this beautiful cycle, which is like everything in life, Aleph Ataf, beginnings and continuations, starting and stopping. So all the new residents should come up here, right? Ricky, Will, Joey, and Cheryl.
That's it. Come
Come up
on up
here.
to the bima.
Come up to the
And then
bima.
I need the help of the birthdays.
That's right. And the birthdays, yes, up
Sarah,
here.
Greg, Evie, Heath, and Amy. Responsive reading.
That's right.
Here we go. Full.
So for those people who are following, right, new residents, people who come in this week, and birthdays, people who are celebrating their sobriety birthdays.
All right. So on the count of 3, our birthdays are going to lead us. 1, 2, 3.
May the door of this house be wide enough to receive all who hunger for love, all who are lonely for fellowship.
May it welcome all who have cares to unburden, thanks to express, hopes to nurture.
May the door of this house be narrow enough to shut out pettiness, pride, envy, and need.
May its threshold be no stumbling block to young or straying feet.
May it be too high to admit complacency, selfishness, and harshness.
May this house be for all who enter, the doorway to a richer and more meaningful life. Amen. All right, thank you, birthdays. We're going to be hearing from them in just a little while, but we are going to welcome in now our newest members. So first name will suffice as an introduction, and then we're going to say a little prayer together, and then some words of encouragement. So community, this is
Ricky.
Hello, Ricky.
Baruch
Haba b'Shem Adonai. May you who have come to be blessed in the name of the source of life.
Nilech Beor Beshem Adonai.
Let us
Walk together in the light of the Divine One. Welcome.
All right, everyone, this is
Joey.
Joey. Baruch haba b'Shem Adonai. May you who have come be blessed in the name of the source of life.
Nelech Beor Beshem Adonai.
Let's walk together in the light of the Divine One. Welcome.
All right, community, this is
Cheryl.
Cheryl. Baruch haba b'Shem Adonai. May you who have come be blessed in the name of the source of life.
Nele Beor Beshem Adonai.
Let us walk together in the light of the Divine One. Welcome.
Pleasure to have you here. All right, community, this is
Will.
Will.
Baruch haba b'Shem Adonai. May you have come to be blessed in the name of the source of life.
Nelech Beor Beshem Adonai.
Let us walk together in the light of the Divine One. Welcome.
Thank you, Will. Pleasure to have you here. Okay, so before you head back to your seats, one short little word of encouragement. So this decision to come into this house, to come into this recovery process, it's not easy. I've been through that before. From all the chaos that we created, we were forced into this position. But guess what? When we were at that threshold of the door, we still had to walk through. We could have hightailed it down Venice Boulevard if we really wanted to. And I'm sure there's been people who've come to that threshold and did run down Venice Boulevard. And guess what? There's going to be times where that's the best idea that your mind is giving you. Your mind is going to tell you that running away, hiding, not being in this process anymore, not fully committed to yourself and your soul, it's going to sound like a good idea to go back to your old way of living at times. But in those moments, sometimes there's only one thing to do. That one thing is
hold on.
Sometimes you just got to hold on. Our mind plays tricks on us. It tells us lies. It tells us stories. It tells us that we won't accomplish anything. It'll tell us that our future is meaningless. It'll tell us that we're very small. But I'm here to tell you all of that is a lie. And if you continue to move forward in this process, you will join this community and we will be trudging the road of happy destiny. So let's all do that together. Welcome them in with great revelry. Thank you so much.
One of the most powerful spiritual tools that we have is blessings. Lest you think the blessings are these sort of like weird gossamer things that sort of like, oh, bless you, bless you. Lest you think these are just mere words. In our tradition, blessings are acts that take a spigot, a faucet, and put it into the keg of spirituality in the sky. That, I knew people would like this little metaphor. Yeah. And when you pierce that and you open it, blessings come down. So we take blessings very seriously because blessings can change absolutely everything. The feeling of community, of friends, of people, the blessings in our life, the gratitudes around this, all those are palpable, serious things that we do. So we say a Misha Berach, a blessing for those who need blessing. So if you have somebody who needs a blessing, say their name to yourselves, hold them in the heart. It could be people who need something extra, people who are sick, people who are in hospital, people who just need a little extra attention. And most importantly, I'm sure you can guess, offer a blessing to yourself. You are worthy, you matter for those blessings as well, not just everybody around us. Take that energy and let's bless our people.
Mi sheberach Avoteinu Avraham Yitzhak Ve'Yakov Sarah Rivka Rachel Ve'Leah Hu Yivarech V'Yirapeh Et HaCholim Elna Rifanala Elna Rifanala Elna Rifanala Elna Rifanala Mi Sheberach Avoteinu Avraham Yitzhak Ve'Yakov Sarah Rivka Rachel Ve'Leah Hu Yivarech V'Yirapeh Et HaCholim.
When I was a kid in shul, and I couldn't find myself in the pages, and I couldn't find myself in the crowd, and I couldn't see other people like me, and I felt weird and strange and angry and resentful. I would try and find places within liturgy, between what we're praying, what we're saying, some things that spoke to me. Sometimes it was the music, as it is often for so many people. Sometimes it's the words. But sometimes those two came together. Our next piece of liturgy, Lecha Dodi, was that one place that I was looking forward to on Friday night services, that I could see myself. A blessing that involves asking for people for blessing, for God to look at us, and for us to really look inside. It is a very old song that was part of the Siddur for many, many years, that allows us to do something that is very difficult, and that is to see magic in the world. If you listen to the words, if you sing it enough times, something happens, and you can see some magic in the world that otherwise you did not see. Lecha Dodi.
Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala Penei Shabbat Neka Bila Shamor וזכור בדיבור אחד כי השמיענו אל המיוחד אדוני אחד ושמו אחד שמו תפארת ולתהילה לך דודי לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה לקראת שבת לכו ונלכה כי היא מקור הברכה מראש מקדם נסוכה סוף מעשה ומחשבה תחילה לך דודי לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה התעוררי התעוררי כי באורך קומי אורי 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 שיר דברי כבוד אדוני עלייך נגלה לך דודי לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה.
If you can, please rise.
בואי ושלום עטרת בלה גם בשמחה ובצהלה תוך אמוני עם סגולה בואי חלה בואי חלה לך דודי לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה לך דודי לקראת כלה פני שבת
We bless, we bless, we bless, we bless.
All right, with that energy and spirit of dancing around and rising to meet the Shabbos Queen, let's all rise together as a community and say our call to prayer. Yai lai 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 lai. Baruchu et Adonai Hamevorach. Baruch Adonai Hamevorach. Hamevorach leolam vaed. Hamevorach, Hamevorach leolam vaed. Baruch Adonai Hamevorach leolam vaed. Seated.
Our oldest prayer, our oldest mantra involves one of the hardest things to do, especially apparently if you are a resident of Beit Tshuva, as we heard from the thing, and that is to just listen. Just listen to what tell you. Do as you're told. Because we need to hear. And in order to do so, we practice every day in in Judaism this spiritual muscle, which is shut up and listen.
Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad.
We cover our eyes to remind ourselves that there is always a road inside, a road that goes to our soul. Because if we are able to find that road constantly, we're never really lost. I want everybody to sort of put their feet down on the ground. Put your hands on your knees or your lap. Close your eyes if you feel comfortable. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Let your abdomen rise, hold for a moment, and then exhale gently through your mouth, resting out, releasing tensions. And as you settle into your breath, envision a warm golden light surrounding you, the feeling of this community around you. This light represents joy, pure, delicious joy. And with each inhale, imagine this light entering your body, filling every cell with warmth and happiness. Now bring to mind 3 things that you are grateful for, big or small, and allow those feelings of gratitude to wash over you, merging with this golden light. As you think of each item, breathe into your nose, breathing those joyous feelings, letting them expand within you. In the space of joy and gratitude, silently repeat the following affirmations for yourself. I am worthy of joy. Joy flows through me effortlessly. I choose to embrace happiness in all its forms. Deep breath in, out. And when you feel ready, gently bring your awareness back to your breath. Notice how your body feels, the lightness and warmth inside you. You can wiggle your hands, your toes. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. And as you look into the room, you can carry that joy with you. Our Parshat Mishpatim, is a transition point in Torah. After the grand spectacle of Sinai, where people stood trembling before God, we now enter the realm of everyday laws. Statutes, codes, ordinances that govern the minutiae of life. It is easy to see that these laws are restrictive, even burdensome. Yes, I know none of us here like rules. If we did, we wouldn't be here. Yet in a world that seeks to confine us in ways far crueler than the laws of Torah, there is a way to balance the rules, and that is radical joy. Choosing a life of actions and codes, we call them mitzvot, things we need to do. Why? Because. But I want to explore this idea with you, the idea that mishpatim, the codes, the laws, are not just a list of rules, it is a blueprint of spiritual resistance. You see, joy itself is an act of defiance against the forces that seek to diminish us. One might ask, why does the Torah place so much emphasis on laws right after Revelation? Shouldn't there be a moment of divine intimacy? Right? To have a moment of spiritual ecstasy after this whole thing at Sinai, rather than regulations about goring oxes and damages. But this is precisely the point. Without structure, revelation is fleeting. How many people here, how many of us had moments of aha, maybe a rock bottom, a moment we said enough, or oh, I get it now. But how do we stay true to that moment? So many of us do not. How do we not forget that moment and betray it? Betray the promises we made for ourselves. So the Mishpatim laws, those governing ethical instructions of servitude and property and justice, are just the embodiment of what it means to truly stand at Sinai every day. They ground holiness into reality. The way we act shapes our community. It shapes how we act towards each other. The laws of Mishpatim take us from the grandeur of Sinai and the great moments of revelation and embed it into everyday life. They tell us holiness is not just this ephemeral vision. It is how we treat the vulnerable, how we measure honesty, and how we conduct commerce with integrity, how we see the other. So where's joy in all this? Where's the simcha in the midst of these laws? Where is it in the world that we live in? The answer lies in understanding that joy is not a fleeting emotion, but a form of spiritual resistance. We live in a world that often seeks to rob us of joy through oppression, through injustice, through cynicism. Joy is a form of resistance, in a way, a defiant act against those who seek to sow division and hate. When faced with anger and prejudice, responding with joy, both personal and communal, is not an act of naivete, but of strength. Joy refuses to be diminished by hatred. It builds spaces where people can belong, celebrate, and affirm each other's humanity. Have you noticed how the screens are filled with so many angry people? They hate this and hate that. This person should not play here or go to the bathroom there. That person is stealing somebody else's job. So angry, everyone. So for communities confronting racism, collective joy is a form of power. It asserts dignity where others try to erase it. Connections where others impose isolation. From music and dance to shared meals and storytelling, joy nurtures resilience, reminding us that a future shaped by love and justice is not only possible, but already taking root in the laughter, traditions, and unwavering spirit of those who refuse to be broken. How is it connected to these laws? Well, the laws of Mishpatim resist these forces because they demand society built on dignity. To live according to these laws is to resist the chaos that comes when power is unchecked. Observing mitzvot, acts of kindness, laws of ritual with joy is to proclaim that we are not enslaved to a world of cruelty, but rather bound in a covenant to an inner God who desires righteousness. The Hasidic masters teach that it is great mitzvah to be joyous always. Why? Because joy is what allows us to keep faith in a world that would rather have us in despair. When we rejoice in the mitzvot, even the ones that seems tedious or difficult, we affirm that our service is not a burden, but a path to freedom. We choose hope, and that is active spirituality. Consider the prohibition against oppressing the stranger. You shall not wrong a stranger nor oppress him, we read this week. For you were strangers in the land of Egypt. This is not merely a rule. It is a call to embody joy and justice. When we commit ourselves to a society built on righteousness, we push back against the forces that tell us that joy is impossible. This is why the Torah links law and joy so intimately. In Deuteronomy, we are warned that suffering will come because you did not serve the Lord your God with joy and gladness in your heart. These are not just rules. They are invitations to a life that celebrates goodness, that delights in justice, that finds obligation a deep and profound happiness. So let's act with joyful defiance. In a world that tells us that freedom is the absence of restraint, Mishpatim tells us that true freedom comes from commitment to a higher purpose. In a world that says joy is fleeting, Mishpatim shows us that joy is cultivated in the daily work of justice. Our observance is not merely about duty, it is about defiant joy. Every action, every commitment, mitzvah, whatever you want to call it, we perform every ethical act that we uphold. It's a declaration that we do not belong to the forces of despair. We belong to a tradition that finds God not in the heavens, but in the connections, tradition, values, and commitments of our own people. The work of our hands and the joy of a life well lived. What joy shall you find, create, and celebrate this Shabbat? Shabbat Shalom. If you say so, we'll hear it, and then I'll decide. I don't know.
Listen to the lyrics.
Okay.
You make a choice. It's almost like God intervenes. Here we go. Something on the inside coming on strong. Everything wasn't right. Now I can do no wrong. All I was afraid of bringing me down. All the walls around love falling to the ground. Joy, rolling like the thunder rumbles. Time to let the teardrops tumble. Listen to the hatred crumble. Now that I found joy, running like the angels, rattling like the chains untangled. I see me from a different angle. Now that I have joy. Every single minute and every hour, I'm drowning in it, and I can feel the power, and I keep pushing on through the good and the bad, and I believe because I had joy rolling like the thunder rumbles. Time to let the teardrops tumble. Listen to the hatred crumble. Now that I have joy, running like the angel, rattling like the chains untangled. Now I see me from a different angle. Now that I have joy.
The music is also fine. As we're about to celebrate the birthdays, those people who are achieving fantastic milestones, actual work done, actual years, many, many, many years, in fact. Bechuva so far has celebrated 757 years of sobriety. Today, we're celebrating 27 accumulated years of sobriety from the people around us. Before we're going to hear from the birthday people themselves, if you have a happy birthday, a gratitude for the birthday, tell me, raise your hand. Yes, okay, so yeah, come by. You have about a minute, and then we'll say happy birthdays, and then we'll hear from the birthday people themselves. Yeah, come up here. Yeah, come up here.
I'm Harry. I'm a grateful member of this community. Happy birthday to everyone. I went through the house with Heath, Evie, and Sarah, and then Amy keeps the money flowing. But the most important birthday is Greg. Greg's been my best friend over the last year. I've gotten to know Greg super well this year, and something that a lot of people don't know about Greg is that he's actually a huge fan of Disney musicals. You know, I'd be getting ready in the morning, and he would have Alan Menken and Judy Kuhn's modern masterpiece, Pocahontas, on. And I would say, Greg, can we listen to anything else? And he would say, no, the Pocahontas stays on. You know, he's just around the riverbend. All right, and Greg's favorite Disney musical, and what I would consider Phil Collins's magnum opus, is Tarzan. And as a birthday present, I got us a Tarzan-themed memento. This is me and Greg flying through the jungle of sobriety with You'll Be in My Heart. Happy birthday.
Hi, I'm Cameron. I'm a grateful member of this community. This is Sarah and Simon. For some reason, they elected me to do this. We have the great privilege of being part of the development team that our dear, sweet Amy works for. And just real quick, if you don't know what Amy does, she's our grant writer, which is a very boring job that she does with such grace and passion and brings in so much money for this community. And I'm so honored to get to know you and call you my friend, call you Sarah's work wife. And I love you. Thank you for being here for us always. We love you so much.
Love you.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. It's Avia's work wife. Yeah. Sarah's the mistress.
Ex-work wife.
Happy birthday. We love you.
How's it going, guys? I'm Steven. I'm a grateful member of this community. And I'm also Heath's mistress. So I wanted to get up here, you know, and just say, I mean, happy birthday to everybody, actually. That's like a huge thing. But Heath, specifically, you've been on this road with me since day one, man. Heath and I got here at the same time. And, you know, when I first met him, I thought he was like a really angry person, you know. And then I got to know him, and I understood that he was a really angry person. And then, but you know what's crazy is like, you know, like what Beit Teshuva does and what this program does, and like just like watching you change into the person you are today is like, it's a blessing and it's inspiring, you know. And it's just like I you know, in sobriety I learned how to like form meaningful relationships and like cherish them, you know, and like with other men specifically, like I had a problem with, and this time around, like, Heath, like, you're one of my dearest friends, you know? And I'm just so happy that, like, the universe kind of brought us together here, man. And happy birthday, you know?
Hello. Hello, everyone. I'm Aura, and this is Fred. And we are, thank you, guys. And we are, of course, very grateful members of this community, and we're here to celebrate everybody's birthday, but especially our daughter's birthday, Sarah Kay. And both Fred and I have so much to be thankful for. First of all, I want to be thankful. I'm thankful to Paul and Andy Bergman, who are, I want you to know, they introduced us to Beth Teshuva, I don't know how many years ago, and we've been going to the galas every year and been so inspired and in awe of all the stories that we've heard. And we could have never imagined that we'd be here today. So I'm going to tell Fred.
It was a year ago, we were at the gala. That would have been in January of 2024. And after hearing inspiring speeches and statements from some of the residents whose lives have changed. They left the abyss and they wound up brand new. And I said to Or, I said, oh my God, wouldn't it be wonderful if Sarah could feel, number one, ready to change her life, and number two, to come into this beautiful, wonderful place. And here we are, a year later, Sarah's birthday. So we're
Thank the community, everybody here. It's been so wonderful. Thank you.
do the gratitude. Real quick, we want to thank the staff of Beth Jube. We want to thank the volunteers who've always been with Sarah, and when some of the times when she wasn't so strong, but we are so proud of her strength, her determination, and we thank Beth Juba for bringing back our daughter. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Birthday people. Come on. Sarah? We give people Sarah chooses a necklace for each one of the birthdays, and they have a theme. And for you, she chose beauty. Come up here. Okay, cool. You have 3 minutes. They'll be on the clock.
Oh my God. Okay, so sorry, I'm sick. I have laryngitis for the first time ever. So it's funny that I got it tonight. I'm Sarah Kay. I'm a grateful member of this community. A year ago today, I never would have guessed that I'd be standing here. I was a crystal meth addict for many years, and slowly I saw my life decay. Not just my teeth, but everything else. And things got really bad. I lost my home, I lost my car, and I predicted that things were gonna just get really, really bad, such as prison or potentially death. So I called my family, and they got me into Beth Teshuva. And one of my friends from Santa Barbara drove me down here. His name was Checo. And I remember coming here on February 20th. So I'm gonna start crying. And I was sitting outside, and I refused to come in here. And Sarah Brown, a former PF, came outside and told Checo to leave and told me to come inside. And at that moment, I took a leap of faith and entered Beth Teshuva. And I'm still here, obviously. I'm probably the most senior resident here. People are probably wondering when I'm gonna leave, but I love this place and the staff. Everyone has been so respectful and so friendly to me and so forgiving when I've made mistakes, which I made a lot of. I'm obviously not the best resident all the time, but they've shown me so much love when I didn't love myself, and when I was so scared to come in here. And to the newcomer, my friend Celine told me a long time ago when I was new is that just stay. There's 2 things you have to do perfectly. You have to stay, don't leave, and stay clean and sober. And everything else will work itself out. So please, to the newcomers, please give yourself a fighting chance to kick this fucking disease's ass. Excuse my language, sorry. But please, this disease sucks. It really does suck. And if it just stay sober and stay, honestly. And my family, thank you so much for supporting me through all this, being with me every second of the way. And my daughter, Natalie, who's in Santa Barbara. She's watching right now. Thank you so much.
Greg. She chose kindness for you. Cool. You have 3 minutes. The clock is there.
Okay. I'm Greg, grateful member of this community. I've been thinking a lot about my first Shabbat here, actually, a year ago. I remember it pretty vividly. I was sitting over there. I was alone, I was angry, depressed, scared, really hopeless. And this community showed me so much love. And it's interesting because I remember it like it was yesterday, but it also feels kind of like a lifetime ago or like a different life, because I feel like a different person now. And it's really thanks to this community and the hard work that it took. It was the hardest thing I've ever done by far, but so rewarding as well. You know, today my life is beautiful. I'm happy, I'm calm, content, I have peace of mind. I'm closer with my family than I've ever been before. I've rebuilt my confidence and self-esteem. I've got a new job, I rebuilt my career, got an apartment. I'm able to take care of myself and my dog. And the only reason I'm saying all that is, well, one, just to express gratitude for this place, for giving me the space and support to do that work and rebuild my life. But also because when I was sitting there that first Shabbat, I heard the birthdays talk about the magic of this place and how much it helped them when nothing else had before. And so I'm hoping maybe I can share a little bit of that hope with someone who's new. I couldn't have done this alone. There's a lot of people I want to thank. So, special thanks to Beit Shuva, the staff, the board, the donors, my friends here. Shout out to Harry with that ridiculous photo. And a special thanks to my treatment team. Jamie, thank you so much. You're amazing. You've helped me so much, just learning how to love myself and forgive myself and be kinder to myself and think about things in new ways. You really have a gift for this type of work, and I appreciate you. You do too, Vinny. Power couple over there. Bradley, I don't think he's here right now, but thank you for the family therapy and just being a great leader and role model for this community. Cantor Rebecca, the spiritual counseling was super helpful for me, just figuring out my values and what kind of man I want to be. My counselors, I had Micah in the beginning, who taught me discipline and focus, and then Jeremy, who helped me stay motivated and helped me learn how to have some fun in sobriety as well. I want to thank Jesse for the great internship. The film department is really the foundation of this community, and so hopefully that buys me another 30 seconds to thank my family. I have my aunts and uncles here. Thank you guys so much. I've really enjoyed our lunches and dinners together, and it's been such a pleasure. It feels like getting to know you for the first time, really, now that I'm open and honest and present. My sister, love you so much, and it's been so great getting closer this past year, and being able to show up and be present and be a good role model for the kids has been such a huge part of my recovery. And my parents, I love you both so much. Thank you for not giving up on me, and all the kindness and love and patience you showed me over the years has been incredible. You guys are not just the best role models, but the best people I know. So I love you both so much. Amen.
Evie. Sarah chose wisdom for you.
Thank you. Thank you.
You have 3 minutes, and the clock is right there.
I see that clock. Okay, so I thank you so much for this. I decided to write something so I wouldn't freeze up nervous. Okay, so first I want to describe how awesome my first year of clean time was, being able to be spending it. I'm Evie. I'm an addict. Being able to spend my first year of clean time in this building, as I was so graciously given the opportunity to recover here for the first year, changing my life. For those of you who are residents here at Beit Shuva, I want to describe what was necessary for me to get where I'm at tonight. I needed to come to grips with being done with my old existence, not having one foot here and one foot in my old ways. There was no being wishy-washy. There was no thinking I'm smarter than everybody in the room, my treatment team. There was no maintaining some fantasy that I'd be in any way able to live clean and sober while fraternizing at my old haunts with my former associates. Katie directed me not to do that. Like it is said in the program, you have to change one thing, and that one thing is everything. Now I had been at Beit Shuvah early in the 2000s. When I walked in from the jail, Rabbi said when I came in, "Are we still taking people from that fucking jail?" I remember being tracked down in the back hallway before the remodel. I came in on a Friday naturally, running around crying, then being on the bima crying and panicking and reading out loud in Hebrew, something that I had not done since childhood, as my father was Jewish. Fast forward to 2024 when Beit Shuvah admitted me after having given Beit Shuvah the slip right before COVID, and Lisa so graciously allowing me to come back after the COVID deal was over. My point is recovery is a cumulative thing. Everything you do will help you achieve your goal. You'll know deep down what's the right thing to do, and when you're slipping, this is a life or death, and the only hole you can't dig yourself out of is the grave. So thank you, and see you next year one day at a time. Shabbat Shalom.
Heath. Sarah chose understanding.
My name's Heath, and I'm a grateful member of this community. This has been a crazy year. Last year when I took my K care, I had just gotten out of prison, and I was just grateful for alternative sentencing, the board, the clinical uppers, like allowing me to be here, And of course, like anything, you start forgetting being, poor me, why me, the hopelessness, the addiction to homelessness and isolation enveloped my brain. And Big Vinny over here just like had to crack my skull open, allowed me to vent multiple thousands of times. And same with my therapist, and I just learned that I have to be grateful, I have to learn to trust my higher power, which is, I grew up Jewish, so it's Hashem, which is the universe, and I had to trust that this universe has my back, because as I was growing up, I felt no one had my back, nobody, and whether that was true or not, it's not true now. During my addiction, I lost most of my family, and before I was like, man, I have no family, this is it, this is me on the street. It's just me and Hashem, because I actually got pretty spiritual when I was pretty up there on methamphetamines, and so I was like, me and Hashem have it. This is just what I have, and then I come here, I have my sessions in group. I have work therapy. I started in the kitchen, and then I went to clinical internship, and now I'm a staff member. Yeah. It's crazy, for someone who almost lost their mind. I literally almost lost my mind. I was a person walking around with no socks, crusty, just everything, and just didn't even care, I didn't even have hope. I didn't have anything. I had no hope. I had nothing, And now I have gratitude. I have the program. I listen to people. I don't always think I'm right. When I make a mistake, I try to address what I did, not what they did, because I don't know anything. I don't know anything about myself. I don't know anything about the universe, and that has a negative side to it. My self-esteem, has greatly improved. I care about myself today, and I care about what I do. I care about my work. I care about what I represent, because at the end of the day, I'm here. When I work here, I'm with my family, and I want everybody just to do, I don't know, just improve and get, just everything that I have, which is self-confidence and just trust in the universe, you know, that the universe has me and the people around me, the community has me, you know? And so I just wanted a big shout out to my coworkers, to Vinny, and to AS. You guys took a chance on me. Oh man, did you guys take a chance on me? And Vinny, I just want to say a big, like, you inspire me, dude. Like, I want to be just like you. Because I remember when we were in the house together back in the day, and the person that you become is who I want to be, you know? And I'm getting there, but thank you so much. Thank you.
Amy, so Sarah chose majesty. I'm going to take my my own privilege here and offer my own little gratitude and pride in your own journey and your birthday. And from day one, coming and walking by the office, wherever it was, and us joking together and being together and the laughter, and then the joy of coming back here and having friends and colleagues here that sort of understand you. I'm very grateful and I'm very proud of you. So happy birthday.
My name is Amy, and I'm a grateful member of this community. Thank you. My sweet boy. One of the reasons I stand up here so that my child knows that you stumble, you fall, you go through dark periods, and there's a place, there's always a community, there's somewhere you get up and you work through it, and there's compassion and love and kindness, and in this community, I really have my family. I love meeting the residents, talking with the residents. The development team here is my family. And you guys make it possible for me to come in, and if I need to sit down and have, like, you know, a sob fest, I can do that. And then before I know it, we're laughing and we're telling jokes, and you guys lift me up and help me to be a better person and help me to be better at my job. And I'm just so grateful that I have a place where I work where I can literally be myself. I am just myself, and you guys are okay with that. And so it's lovely, and I just want everyone else to be themselves and to just get, you know, stronger and have compassion on yourselves and each other, and especially right now in this world. That's just the most important thing right now, is be kind to yourselves and each other. And I'm just so lucky, and I'm so grateful, and I have ended way before 3 minutes, so.
It goes without saying, of course, as birthdays come up here before, it goes without saying that sort of development and Amy, so much of this can't happen without their work in making sure we have the funds to do this. So if you're celebrating a birthday, come up here, please. Let's sing a traditional song for birthdays.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Sarah, Greg, Evie, Heath, and Amy. Happy birthday to you. Keep coming back sober.
Before we almost conclude and say, before we say the Kaddish, I'm switching things around. Some announcements before we say the Kaddish. Tonight's Shabbat sponsored by Sarah. We are so proud of you in reaching your 1-year birthday, and forever grateful to Beit Tshuva staff and volunteers for their unwavering support of your efforts. Greg, we are so proud of you and what you have accomplished this past year. Love your family. Amy, we love you very much. Your family as well. And the Nosh, the Oneg, Jesse, the Oneg, is sponsored by Daniel Horowitz. The comedy show tomorrow. If you're into comedy, please come tomorrow. The comedy show at 7 p.m. The suggested donation is $25, presented by the Sisterhood. A lot of really great comics. There's a poster there. Come support and see some fun and funny people. The LA Marathon, right? The Gilbert family running for recovery team. To run and walk the marathon or half marathon, Beit Tshuva, to support this team, you know, to make the donations, to get involved if you still want, there's still time. Simon Hanna, right, Simon, where are you? You can email him, call him, he was right there. That's for the marathon. And then a very important announcement, the Career Center. The BDS Career Center is looking for job leads to help our residents find meaningful employment or even meaningless employment. That's funny. That's funny. Says the silly rabbi out here. If you have or know of any open positions, please reach to Mia by emailing us, sort of mchapmanyoung@Beit but no, seriously, if you know people who are looking for people from anything, from whatever job it is, we always look for job opportunities to help our residents transition out and live in the real world. So if you know somebody, please, please, please let us know. These are the announcements. We'll say the Kaddish together to close Shabbat, and then we'll say Birkat HaDerech and we'll say Shalom. The Kaddish is a way for us to look inwards, give gratitude, close out, transition from one space to another. If you are mourning somebody, and you want to say their name, please stand up and say their name. The yard site this year for this Shabbat is Jacob Wildlitz, Melissa Gallagher, Rinalda Castro, Helen Lungarten, Stephen Pollock, Charlie Rosenbach, Nick Huff, Ned Lerman, Bram Goldsmith, Mame Greenberg, Warren Slavin, Muriel Slavin, Gertrude Brown, Marco Mayo, Perry Lieber, Milton Weiss, Barbara Franchi, Bernard Briskin, Dave Hoffner, Elizabeth Lornitz-Klein, Evelyn Levitt, Virginia Cove, Amy Palubicki, and Leonard Nimoy. And if you want to say the names as we move forward, as we're about to say the Kaddish, please do. So we say the sorry? We say the Kaddish. If it is your tradition to stand, please do. Otherwise, you may see seated. יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה. בעלמא דברה חירותה, וימליך מלכותה, בחייכון ובימיכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו אמן. ישמי רבה מבורך לעולם ולעולמי עולמיה. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה בריחו. לאלה מכל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, דאמירן בעלמא ואמרו אמן. יהא שלמה רבה מן שמיה, וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ועל כל יושבי תבל, ואמרו אמן. Amen. Fantastic. If you are Kadima, if you're leaving, please come up here. If you're Kadima, I know there's two people. If you're Kadima, if you're leaving, we're going to say, as before we say Oseh Shalom, to make peace and give you a blessing. We say the blessings for the wayfarers, people who move out and move away. For those people, and because this is us, there's people who are kadiming, and there's people who've been kadimad despite themselves. And we offer the Birkat HaDerech and a blessing for peace and good fortune no matter what. So, may it be your will, God, and our God, and the God of our fathers and mothers, that you should lead us in peace and direct us in our steps in peace, and guide us in peace, and support us in peace, and cause us to reach our destination in life, joy, and peace. Save us from every enemy and ambush, from robbers and wild beasts on the trip, and for all kinds of punishment that rage and come to the world. May you confer blessings upon the work of our hands, and grant us grace, kindness, and mercy in your eyes and in the eyes of all who see us. Bestow upon us abundant kindness, and hearken to the voice of our prayer, for you hear prayers of all. Baruch atah Adonai shomea tefillah. To both of you, good luck. And now, let's stay here. And we can say, and since peace is not something, right, and since peace is not something that just happens to us, we have to make peace. This is Oseh Shalom. Let's make peace. Nate?
Oseh Shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Oseh Shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Oseh Shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Oseh shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Oseh shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Oseh shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael.
Kiddush, Amotzi. Yeah. Kiddush, Amotzi. And you'll get off your way.
All right, everyone, please rise if you are able. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen.
We have this beautiful new thing from Sam Spitz for the beautiful cover for Shabbat. What? His parents, sorry.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen. Shabbat shalom, everyone.
Shabbat shalom, everybody. Thank you. Thank you, Nate. Thank you,
Thank
the
you,
band.
Rabbi
Thank
Iggy.
you. Shabbat shalom. We'll see you next Friday.